Bright key today with gorgeous weather across the area. It should continue for much of the day tomorrow. Doppler radar is nice, calm, and quiet. A little bit more of a prominent lake breeze is one thing we will watch for tomorrow. But things are going to get active this week, and I could show you where and why. It is going to be a storm system that is out in this area coming out of the Central Plains and Rockies. It's going to spin up some strong to severe storms overnight tonight, well west of us. We're looking from South Dakota down into Nebraska and into Kansas. And this is going to be part of a multi-day event into tomorrow afternoon that is going to focus more on Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois. And you guessed it, eventually by Wednesday, that gets closer to us. So that is the day that I'm going to be watching very close from Kentucky into Indiana, western and perhaps northern Ohio. And I do suspect we may see an extension northward of some of that risk for some strong storms as we get into Wednesday afternoon. And for good reason, we've been watching this. Do you know the count for tornadoes so far this year in Ohio is 29 confirmed tornadoes? That is already well beyond what we would average for the entire year, which is about 19, and it is only the middle of April. Meanwhile, though, things tonight will remain quite calm. Back into the mid-50s is where we are right now. And if we look at things from a wider perspective on how quickly this spring season has started, the spring bloom index, one thing that we can monitor about 2 to 3 weeks early across Ohio, and that is now starting to creep up into Michigan, where it is as much as 2 weeks early, as that spring fever has got us seeing that bloom that has arrived earlier than much data can confirm in the past. Now, one thing we'll watch with that is when we see our last April freeze, or perhaps even May freeze. On average, it occurs right around April 26th, and we know that frost can occur into the month of May. Around May 8th is our average last frost, so still at that very sensitive time where if any of those plants do bloom too early, they could face some issues in late April and early May. By the time we reach tomorrow morning, we'll be back in the mid-40s to start the day. Highs tomorrow afternoon are going to vary somewhat based on that cooler lake breeze, mid to upper 60s inland, and look for the 70s to show up south and west of Toledo. It is going to be considerably warmer off to the south and to the west. Overall, it's going to be a mainly dry Tuesday. I still can't rule out the chance of an isolated late afternoon shower or isolated rumble of thunder. Better chance of that would be south and west of the Toledo Metro, but our chance of storms is going to be increasing into Wednesday. If we see those storms, they're going to be after 2 p.m. Gusty winds and hail up to 1 inch in diameter will be the main risk with those. For Tuesday, partly sunny skies, that very isolated slim chance of a late afternoon shower. Cooler near the lake. All areas will return into the 70s as we get into Wednesday. That'll be the day we focus our better chance of showers and storms between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. A line of some strong storms that may race into the area. Then we're back into the 60s Thursday, Friday, 50s for the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, both looking cooler and dry. And next week, good chance to dry out. Highs are going to stay in the 60s with partly sunny skies through at least Wednesday of next week.